Welcome back. You're with Newsday. Cracking down on problem gambling is shaping up as one of the central issues of the New South Wales state election. The Perrottet government is backing a mandatory cashless gaming card, while Labor yesterday revealed its plans for a trial of similar limits on at least 500 machines across the state. Some MPs, though, say the new opposition policy isn't strong enough. Joining us live is the independent MP for Sydney, Alex Greenwich. Alex, good to see you. Thanks for your time. You've been campaigning against gambling for years and years. You must be thrilled to see it actually taking centre stage in the election campaign.
Absolutely. You know, in previous election campaigns, it was just often myself and the Greens raising issues of problem gambling in New South Wales. We are, unfortunately, the gambling harm capital of Australia. We're also the money laundering capital of Australia. And it's really great to see both major parties taking this issue seriously and us having a debate about policy. You know, so far I don't think we're there yet in terms of a robust policy that will deliver real change in New South Wales, but it's great the conversation is happening.
So what is your analysis of how the Labor and Liberal plans are stacking up against each other?
Well, I'll start with the Labor plan. I mean, what is really welcome is that they have a policy and they've released it. We're still waiting on that from the coalition. I think the restrictions they will put on signage of poker machine venues is really good and extremely welcome. I think the reduction in poker machines is really good. The stuff around political donations from clubs is important. I'd like to see Labor go further than that and return the $500,000 they've got from clubs over the past 10 years that have funded their campaigns. But the real hole in Labor's policy is their real lack of urgent action on cashless gaming technology. They've suggested a trial of some 500 machines over a year, which starts in July. And that means that there are still over 85,000 poker machines in New South Wales where people can launder money and where harm can be caused. And Ash, if you are, you know, say you're part of a bikie gang and you've got $10,000 in cash to wash through a poker machine, you've got an option of one machine which has a card requirement and one that has a cash option. You know, you're not going to pick the card option. And if you're a problem gambler and you've opted in to have a cashless gaming card, but there's a machine right next to you where you can put as much cash in as you like, this really doesn't go to solving the problem. The evidence is there that we need cashless gaming technology in New South Wales sooner than later. Casinos are adopting it, and I'd like to see it in pubs and clubs as soon as possible.
Alex, you're really in the thick of New South Wales politics. You've seen plenty of premiers come and go in your time. Considering this gambling discussion, you're probably going to tell me you're not a betting man, but what is your expectation of the outcome of the upcoming election?
Well, look, I expect in this election we'll actually have a widened crossbench. You know, we've got quite a lot of independents already in the New South Wales Parliament, but I know there's some really great independent candidates running. People like Jackie Scrooby in Pittwater or Victoria Davidson in Lane Cove. We know that the two shooters candidates have moved to independents as well, and the Greens hold 3 seats and are looking at more. So I think the big outcome we'll see is a widened crossbench, and that's good for New South Wales, because when it comes to issues like reducing gambling harm, the crossbench is the one who has taken the action and who have delivered results in improving integrity in our processes and putting restrictions on gaming in New South Wales. Ultimately, let's see how the two major parties go. When it comes to gaming reform, I'm really looking forward to seeing the coalition's policy. I'm really optimistic about that based on what the Premier has already had to say. But obviously, there will be important details yet to be released.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Just before you go, how damaging do you think that Nazi Party costume saga was for Dominic Perrottet?